Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Last time we finally made our way to Groundbreaker, a ship that's kind of seemingly somewhat self-sufficient. Basically able to run on its own. They take some, some contracts and stuff from the mega corporations of Halcyon, but ultimately they like to run their own way of life. They don't like to be told what to do from Spacer's Choice and all those other different corporations. So we originally were sent here from Phineas. He told us that we need to find a nav key to land on a port somewhere on a certain planet. And a person named Gladys on this ship has the means to get it. We met Gladys and found out that she wants quite a bit of money for the nav key. 10,000 bits, which we don't have anywhere. Well, I think we have somewhat near that amount, but regardless. We also met the chief of the Groundbreaker, Junlei, and she's having a problem with the heating. She's also the captain of the ship. And we met Udom, who locked down our ship. We can't take back off. This is the guy, if you remember, from Alex Hawthorne's notes, the previous captain of the Unreliable. I don't know, Udom kind of has a hard-on for Alex, it seems. So we finally talked to Udom, and it seems that, yeah, he's heartbroken that Alex is dead, and agreed to lift the lock on the ship. So, we got a bunch of different side quests as well. So, I've rambled on enough. Let's get right to it. Oh, okay. So, I am a little bit ahead in the game, and the reason for that is I already recorded, I want to say maybe a quarter of the session, maybe half, and I realized that my OBS kind of screwed up on me. It wasn't recording anymore. So, we will go from this save. Yeah, so this is where we were.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to
blah blah blah. So we were about to go here. I initially thought this was an elevator up, but it's an elevator to the back bays.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
So, if you remember Captain McRed, this guy has a bounty on him. There's actually two ways to go about this. We can, it seems, we can be the civil, we can do the civil thing and just ask for his lighter, which will prove that we killed him, or we can actually kill him and take the lighter for ourselves. I decided last time to go the civil route, because I felt that we would miss out on some potential side quests in this area, but honestly, there's none. Having said that, there is like a huge mech back there. So, I'm not averse to killing this guy because he is a criminal, but let's talk to him first.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
So let's try persuade. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Well, there's a bounty on your head, and I want to claim the reward.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
So again, we could take the no need for violence route. You know what? Let's try killing him. He was pretty tough. I had to redo it because I accidentally clicked the wrong thing and they all erupted in like you know, violence. Let's try it. Attack. Medium well.
Incoming!
I should probably have changed my weapon.
Careful, you're hurt!
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm about to die. And I died. Alright, let me try that one more time. This one here.
Listen.
Fine hit, Captain!
Nice. Alright, asshole. Fuck off. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Something going on over there. Almost think I heard something.
Come on, I fucking dare you. Well, both my guys are down. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So, I mean, that was a little tough.
Here they come!
There's more? Oh, they can take care of them.
Everyone all right?
You tell me.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes. Ugh.
At least this way I can kind of loot the place too, because when I was looking before, there's quite a lot of stuff. Let's do this methodically. So there's more here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take everything. Then break them down afterwards for parts.
Backside still smarts. Everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew.
Now that it's home to an original
Here they come!
I missed.
You're wounded!
Oh my god, yeah, I am. Miss me.
What was that? I'm out! Reloading!
Me too.
What was that?
Getting behind cover.
There's a lot of these guys here, right? Yeah. come on. So, the fuck is all this? Well, Junior Mycologist log. When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws. Not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. I suppose it could be worse. Heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down a waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McCred, he's always happy to see me. Calls me his fungus lad. Update. McCred just set the man on fire for having his laces undone. Shit. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing. I ought to find something that calms them down. Time to experiment. Well, no more. I don't know if we can kill these things. I can. Redworm blood. Can't destroy the fungi. Alright, well that's it for up here. Wait, my lunch. Wasn't me. It's probably the worms. Because their lunch was fungus, I bet, right? Nope. Yep. Picking up a lot of stuff. Yeah, that was the mech I was talking about. I guess no one activated it.
Can you imagine being frozen for 10 years, sailing through space in a room such as this?
I mean, yeah. We did it. So yeah. At least this time I can legitimately collect the bounty.
Here we go!
I'll be honest, I don't know why I did that. It's dead. Oh, never mind. Where'd you come from?
That's the last of them.
Oh. Found a flaw in you. Robophobia. Automechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're nearby, you're not as effective as you should be. Dex -1, perception -1, temperament -1. Reward, 1 perk point. You know what? Sure. So we opened up this tier here. So let's take a look. Run and gun. Reduce the penalties to accuracy when moving. Gain some tactical time dilation meter when you kill an enemy. That's not bad. Increases damage dealt by space weapons. 50%. Okay. Increase your movement and action speed when TTD is active. When using TTD, you deal increased weak spot damage. Increase the range at which all interactable objects around you highlight without requiring you to look directly at them. That's actually pretty big. You have a way of convincing vendors to pay more bits than they should. Okay. Quiet weapons deal more damage. A weapon is considered quiet if its noise range is 2.5 meters or less. I mean, other than melee, have we come across a quiet weapon yet? Lone Master. When having no companions in the party, but still have some back on the ship, gain a bonus to all skills. Oh, wow. Plus 10. Double the bonus if no companions have been recruited. So you could play this game a complete loner. That's interesting. Or if you get rid of everyone. Bonus to dialogue skills. When you have no companions in your party. What is it called? Soliloquy. Increase the carrying capacity bonus from your companions. 40 kilograms. That's pretty big, actually. Significantly reduces the weight of consumables by 50%. That is significant. Restore some health whenever you kill an enemy. 15%. Not bad. Killing an enemy reduces the remaining cooldown time of companion abilities. Using a companion ability has a chance to reset the other companion ability cooldowns. When you critically hit a target, you have a chance of immediately resetting the cooldown of a companion ally. So I think I'm actually going to take this one. Increase the range. Because if we're sneaking around and we're trying to grab something, not having to be as close to it could be pretty big. So I'm going to take that. Yeah.
Huh? Did I hear
Here they come! Bend yourself, Captain!
Great.
Quick!
Reloading!
There they go!
Damn.
I'm with Junlei.
Oh, you are?
Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McRed's dead.
It's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
See ya. Ooh, why not?
Nice.
And there was a lot of stuff in there. Jewel ring. So I saw this guy last time, Petey. And I didn't take him, but I wanted him. Gonna raid their fridge. No one else is gonna be using them. Okay, so that's it for down here. These guys we already looted. Ooh, there's stuff down there. I didn't know that. How do we get down there? Cool. Little hidden area. So this is what we want, the radiator parts.
Junlei's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
I bet she will. Okay. So what's the point of this and that? Well, I guess that's the back way to that, but whatever. But how do I get down there? I want that. There was a thing down here. Was there... Is it through here? But I can't do anything with this. I don't even know what this is. Okay, well, I don't know. Nothing here, right? No. Oh, well, it is what it is. Alright, and I think that's everyone. Alright, it's GTFO. So, let's get back to engineering. Let's talk to Junlei.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Here we are. Alright. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'll do them.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. So. That girl we sent back. Where is she? Is that her? Yeah, it's her.
Be seeing you, stranger.
No. Need to go through here, I think. Yeah.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
I don't know, Mr. Vicker. That seems like quite a leap.
Yeah.
Controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators.
Ew. Look at those things.
But I'd be mighty grateful if you did. I've got this thing about giant insects.
Excellent hit!
Thank you. Is that it? I don't know where he's going. Oh, he's going all the way up. Where is it? Oh, it's over there.
That's the last of them!
Alright, great job, guys. Okay, let's check out this terminal before we move on. Archived logs and transmissions. Arrival confirmation. To HHB, Earth HQ. Transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There is so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Chief Guiying. Stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors have seemed to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Chief Guiying. Well said. Well said. All right, let's head upstairs. Let's check out this back area first. Bro, you don't have to stand so close. Nothing here.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals suited up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot fast. I can always fix them later.
Watch out, Patrick!
Oh my god, stop moving.
Everyone all right?
Whew, that guy flew. Here who comes? Oh, they've already moved on. What the fuck? What? Okay. Well, they can do what they need to do. Yeah, I know. Oh shit. Oh my god, no.
Your gravesite feed.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get him. Or them try to. Oh, hi.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Are you okay? Max is good. We're all good.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says, cycle droplet pumps.
Thanks. It's a little on the nose, don't you think? Alright, lithium fluid pressure at 23%, solid state radiators at 102% capacity, PCM heatsinks at 98% capacity, ambient station temperature plus 8 degrees Celsius, machinery shaft temperature plus 29. Damn. Alright, let's look at the logs first. Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Graham will live with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. JT. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Geing's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I've also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of the docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Aww. Alright, cycle droplet pumps. Non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft for activating the cycling protocol. Cycling, success. Successful.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so back up. I gotta repair my gun. See it blinking at the bottom.
This is Halcyon News.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Thanks.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Sure. Alright, who is Edna? Are you Edna? Yes, you are.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
So this is about where I stopped playing when I realized that OBS had glitched out on me. So I don't know anything of what's going on at this point. After this point, why would we run out of time? Are you headed somewhere?
Me? No, but our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5. No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or sometime dire soon.
36 weeks is like 3/4 of a year, my dear. Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
How are you cut off by losing one relay station?
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the Groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
Okay, what about the other auxiliary relay stations?
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz.
Okay, can't ships rely on messages? Can't ships relay messages to each other?
That they can, and they do. But only between ships owned by the same corporation. No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival. And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway. That's why we're the message hub. The Groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Can't the board handle the messages?
Sure, I mean they got their own relays and all, but they'll only send along messages the corporations pay for. And then they charge folks to send messages back, often more than they can afford. And none of that money goes to the Groundbreaker. Just tightens the board's grip on our throat.
Makes sense. Yeah, fuck the board.
Maybe they're good to their people, I can't rightly say. But they're no good for us, not for Groundbreaker.
Okay, sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Seems irresponsible not to have fixed your backup relay before now.
We don't know why it went down or if it's even a hardware-related issue. Getting a team out there takes time and money, neither of which we have readily on hand. And we do have multiple auxiliaries, just they won't be in orbital range during the next few months. Our backup station will be. If it weren't for the occlusion event coming our way, we'd be doing fine as always.
All right. I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Leisure
reading? And I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. Did you just moonwalk? Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna take a very, very quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. So, let's take a look at our side quests. So, weapons from the void. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. So, okay, where is this? Something about in the barracks. I need to go on top of a shelf, like
CNP near maple syrup.
above like the shelves or the beds or something. Something here.
This is Halcyon News.
Oh, maybe I can go up
We
here?
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement
can.
for the following story. Tossball finals
Ooh, there's
are
people
scheduled to
there.
air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game
It's over
into
here.
question.
I don't care about that.
Teams
And
have
there's
tested
nothing there.
negative for performance-enhancing standards. A tossball first. Coaches and
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
Here we go.
I totally forgot I had this. Oh shit.
Too tough. Try something else.
Oh.
We're not getting through. Everyone all right?
Oh, not too bad. These guys are outlaws anyway. Hopefully the people right over there didn't hear anything. So what is this place? Yeah, it's a hangar. Oh, is this like the hidden hangar that E. Ying was talking about? They got up there? No. I think we'll have to go through there. We got the workbench over there. I hear a sprat somewhere. Okay, let's repair this. It's at 0%. Yep, repair 73. I can't do it beyond 73, why not? Oh, I guess the more it's used, the less you can repair it. That kind of sucks. So that means all the mods that you put on something, well, maybe it is 100%. The 73 I was looking at was another weapon. Sorry, never mind. I'm an idiot. So what is this? A Montag. Mag 2 power, plasma, or damage type is plasma. It's a heavy weapon. Alright, so you, I don't need. Nope. Nope. I can't. Oh, that's in use. I think it's in use. There we go. I don't know why that didn't work. Keep you. Plasma cutter. Plasma rifle. This burns. It's only 71 though. Heavy machine gun. Yes, it's big. Yes, it's heavy. Yes, it eats ammo faster than a sprat eats spilt tobacco horn. Wait, what was the question? So, my saber, this is 124. And this is 133. They're both level 7, right? Oh, this is level 8. So this might be better. This might be the better weapon. So let's replace this. Yeah. And then we can break it down. So we can modify this. The grip. Attack speed is 15%. We'll leave that for now. What can we do with this? Increase the mag size. Oh, right, that's the shotgun. Yeah, we already did this. Damage is 62 to 66. Sure. Yeah. I think I'm good with that. Unlock with repair hanger keycard. Use terminal. Logs. Displaying log entries. Last log entry date. Error. Aberrant interference. Prismatic hammer research terminal. Log 1. Discovery. Entry 1. While rummaging through the back base, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. So log 2 mystery. I spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are state-of-the-art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon. though I've yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I've lost several teeth. Damn. Troubles. Entry 3. I've had the most sublime prismatic dreams since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. What? Since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber? Never mind that for now. No, well, I don't want to know. Good news first. The energy signature matches Blondiet's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Annihilation. Entry 4. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition, we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Interesting. Prismatic hammer, science weapon. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company, Aramid Ballistics, stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market, all while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production.
Now, I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal beauty.
Interesting. All right. So that's why we were here. Are you pissing? Oh, you're drinking. I thought the guy was pissing in a corner. Oh, right. We can turn in the bounty. So let's do that.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Good news. I killed Captain McRed, and I roughed him up before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Thank you. And if I remember correctly, we have the disguise, I don't know what it's called, module to go in here, I believe. Let me save and make sure.
What's that noise? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
I mean, I got XP out of it, so. Oh, my Groundbreaker reputation decreased. No. Load. The reason I don't want to decrease is I don't want to have to pay for money for shit. What's up here? Looks like nothing. And a whole lot of it. Ooh. Oh my god, guys. Can I get up there? Let's save here as well. No! See, this is why we save. Yeah. Vortex mace. And found the skeleton of somebody. This is just a hidden area. Wonder if we can get there. I doubt it. Like, open the door, I mean. Yeah. Alright, interesting. So how do I get you to move?
Why do we let people more heavily armed than us on board?
I don't know. Ooh, Mardet ID chip.
Easy does it.
What's in there? Wait, where did she go? Oh, she's over there. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Wow, you got that?
I did. Here we go. Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to the restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you're interrogated. Interesting. Yeah, I can see it move at the bottom. I'm just gonna take everything. Mardet ID. Oh, there's a person right there. We'll wait for the person to leave and then we'll continue. Let's go.
You're an artist, Captain.
Thank you. Maybe don't say that so loud. Oh, we're back here. Oh, don't get too close.
Sharp.
Thank you. Oh, going out resets it. Oh, that is good to know. Okay. Sealed. There's no one here.
Impressive as always.
Thank you.
There it is. Just yank the drive and I'll do the rest.
Use terminal. Let's read the stuff first. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, jock, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads. Yeah, I was wondering why I picked up a metal hoop. Locked container. Owner refuses inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. Left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one, too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested her freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. A guy from the back base roughed up the moon kid. Raving mad. Warned me that the moon was going to bring about the end of times. Or the end times. He was flying high in whatever McRed grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Why? Eject docking records data cartridge.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Alright. So let's get out of here. Oh, I can't see them. Maybe if I go here and I sneak.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh. I guess, never mind then.
That's right. You saw nothing. Oh man, I forgot. Shit, I don't want to do all that again. I forgot about the reputation decrease. Well, I mean, let's level up. We still haven't leveled up yet. I do kind of like the concept of stealing, of pickpocketing. My hack is really high, eh? Well, I guess because what's his name? Vicar is in my party, yeah. My lockpick is 45. Find 25% more bits in containers. Hostile effect ratio on target is 50%. That's 60, yeah. Corrosion damage 25, N-ray damage 25. You know what? I think... yeah, I think I'm gonna go with leadership. I wanna... Inhaler heals you and your companions, but they get 30% of the healing effect. Like, I wanna start buffing up my guys a little bit. Yeah. And perks. So we got one. I think I'm gonna go with this one, reducing the weight. Because right now I'm 125 of 140. So let's see what happens if I accept this. 170, okay, it didn't go down that much. But still, I mean, a little bit's more than nothing. I wonder if the 40 kilograms would have been better. Oh, well, too late now. Okay, what else we got left to do? So, review the Hephaestus... So, this is weapons from the void we want. Yeah. Review the Hephaestus mining archive on Hawthorne's terminal. So we need to go back to the ship for that. Groundbreaker's backup communication relay went offline, so we need to actually travel for that. Distress signal. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Okay. Solution vial. Find Captain Arian on Scylla. We need to leave for that. Talk to Jesse. So we still need to do that. Sapphire went. Return to the Unreliable and ask Parvati about Junlei. Give the data cartridge to Vicar Max. And the clean machine search Hawthorne's terminal. So, all we have left here. Oh, Salvage in the Sky. Right, we need to come back once we have the nav key to Stellar Bay. Okay, so this is, it seems, what we have left for this area.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? You've got your punch right here.
And now that we have the Marduk to disguise, we can go in here. Oh, hi.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Nope. I'm not gonna steal shit. Sure. I'm assuming there's no one here. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
I believe her. She's worried about you. A lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Hi. I don't want to move in too much. There we go.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Mm-hmm.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
Lady,
See, I owe them
do I look like
a
I'm
lot.
with the board?
I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Look, if you want me to help you... Yeah, level with me or I walk away right now.
You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awfully cold-blooded of you. Though I admire your backbone. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udam as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udam's deposit I'd spent.
Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udam Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
Alright, I'll talk to Udam for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Sure. Alright, let's see what's in the operating room. I'm about to run out. Ooh.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Thank you. Okay. What is this? Metallysis gel? It's probably for like the armor or something. It's back here.
Got it. Heads down. You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Kinda all the time.
She has a point.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
So is this it? It's back here. Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Interesting. I see you. Where am I? Oh, this is... Yeah, okay, I know where I am. Gladys is right here. This is like the apartment areas. Okay, cool. Yeah, that reminds me. I didn't pick these guys. Requires rusting. I don't have it. I wonder if this is where the pickpocketing comes in. Okay, so I need to go talk to Udam. Oh, Udam. What's up, bro?
How do you do?
Not bad.
Huh. How might I assist you?
I'm here about Jessica Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Indentured contract? Okay, that's a dick thing to do, right? I mean, it's got the persuade there, but it's like... No, that's a dick thing to do. Alright, how much is it? What is it, like 1,000?
Kind and efficient. Can't say I disapprove. Although, Seeing as this woman isn't a member of our crew, it'd be nice if the price weren't quite so high.
Indeed.
I think you may have underestimated the size of Miss Doyle's debt. If you'll look over this itemized bill.
2,400? You're charging that much for emotional anguish? Really?
I am extremely anguished, Captain. Please respect my feelings in this difficult time.
I doubt Mr. Bedford's ever felt real pain. We could introduce him to the sort of suffering
he's right
that
there.
actually constitutes extreme anguish. For the good of his understanding, of course.
He's right there.
Be careful you don't irritate my guards, Vicar. You might not like their rather narrow understanding of what constitutes excessive force.
I was close to the 10,000 bits needed for the nav key. Alright, fine.
I'm glad we could come to an accommodation. You may inform Miss Doyle that our collections agent will be recalled. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
No. How much money do we have? Oh, we were like right there. God damn it. Bitch, you better pay me the money back.
Wish I could say it was good to see
Well,
you,
work
Ellie.
travels fast.
At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Okay, what do you got to
Got
say?
word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm in the clear, thanks to you squaring my debt. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
You gave me 1,000 back? Watch your cell phone gun. I spent 2,400. You're only giving me 1,000 back? It's not even half. What do you got to say?
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
What exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
Okay, what was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur.
And?
And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
You don't really like owing people, do you?
It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin.
Alright, welcome aboard. Won't say no to a doctor, at least.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Well, not doctor, but at least a medic. Meet me on the ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
And another level. Hi. Guys, you don't have to stand so close. There's such a thing as like personal space. Please. Okay. Yeah, I want to raise my sneak specifically. I want to be able to steal. Like pickpocket, I mean. Sneak attacks ignore 50% of the target's armor. Damn. Yeah. Oh, I'm one away. Fuck. God damn it. That's fine. Tis what tis. No perks? Bullshit. Alright, and I think that'll do it for this episode. So, I believe we've done everything for right now anyway on the Groundbreaker. Guess we'll have to get back to the ship and do a whole bunch of stuff. Talk to Ada, talk to Parvati, talk to Vicar, and now talk to the medic. I forgot her name. Julie, was it? Yeah. We gotta go through some of Hawthorne's stuff too. Find some clues about shit and all that. Anyways, that'll all be for the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.